Chapter 13. How to Pull a Parallel Chart. A practical guide to exploring alternate timelines through your natal code. Each chart is a doorway. Shift the coordinates and you step into another version of you. Halo readings. To work with the multiverse, you must learn how to map it. This chapter will guide you step by step in creating parallel natal charts, each representing an alternate version of yourself that could have been, may still be, or is currently living in a different dimension of your soul's expression. Using free tools like AstroSeek, Astro.com, and your understanding of chart mechanics, you will learn what to change, time, place, rising sign, and why. Understand how rising sign shifts alter house structure and life paths. Explore how to read and integrate these alternate charts as living soul data. Discover how to recognize which timeline you are currently embodying and which is calling you forward. What is a parallel chart? A parallel chart is a theoretical natal chart that alters one or more birth variables, time, place, planetary motion, represents a plausible alternate self, is treated as valid and alive, not fantasy. This is not the same as progressed, solar return, or draconic charts. A parallel chart is a rewritten original chart based on slight shifts that could have happened, or still may be happening, in other timelines. What variables to shift, and how, variable effect use for, birth time, plus minutes, changes rising sign and all house cusps, nearby timelines where birth was delayed or accelerated, birth location, shifts house positions without changing planetary signs, timelines where you were born elsewhere, rising sign, fully alters house structure and ascendant identity, exploring entirely different ego, persona, embodiment, planetary retrogrades. Use hypothetical dates where retrogrades were direct or vice versa. Timelines with faster or delayed planetary imprinting conception date, advanced shift chart backward. 266 days for accessing pre-life potential or astral encoding pre-birth. Step by step, how to pull a parallel chart. Basic method, using AstroSeek. 1. Go to Extended Chart Calculator. 2. Input your exact birth details. 3. Duplicate the chart and make one change. Shift time by plus to 10-20 minutes, or change the city, e.g. a nearby hospital or your ancestral city. 4. Recalculate. 5. Compare. Rising sign, house placements, angles, ask, IC, MC, DC, any changes in aspects or house rulers. For example, small time shift, big life shift. Original April 4th, 1992, 10:36 a.m., Atlanta, GA, Cancer rising, Sun in 10th house, Moon in Leo, 2nd, parallel. A, same date, 10:58 a.m., Leo rising, same planetary signs, but now, Sun moves to 9th house, international calling. Moon in 1st house, self-image shift. MC becomes Taurus instead of Aries, different public path. This new chart, a version of you who became a teacher instead of a CEO, moved abroad. Built self-esteem through expression rather than service. The planetary signs didn't change, just the lens of life experience. How to interpret a parallel chart. Use the same techniques you would for a natal chart, but with these added questions. What timeline does this chart represent? Child born if the labor had lasted longer, a life if my family had moved. What is the personality of this self? Confident Leo rising versus reserved Cancer rising. What wisdom, talent, or wound does this self hold? They may be more healed or more broken. What timeline loop might this version still be trapped in? How can I integrate or release what they carry? Advanced technique. The high timeline chart use AstroSeek to generate a chart where Jupiter, Venus, and Sun are strongly placed. Ascendant is in a fire or air sign or matches your ideal persona. Moon is elevated or in domicile. This is your soul expansion self, a version of you who evolved most fully. Treat this chart as a map to strive toward, a template for visualization, a key to vibrational upgrade. Perform rituals using this chart as if it were your own. Watch how certain behaviors, choices, or opportunities shift. Parallel chart journaling template 1, date created. 2, alteration, what did you shift? 3, new rising sign. 4, key changes from original chart. Sun house, moon house, chart ruler sign, house. MC. 5, life this version lived. 6, how I feel when I read this chart. 7, what I can learn or release from this version. Final thought. Every version of your chart is valid. Each one represents a slice of the infinite you, a quantum chord in the divine song of your soul. You are not bound to one chart. You are the one who moves through charts, like a beam of light through a prism. By reading your parallel selves, you collapse into your most conscious self. Coming up next. In Chapter 14, the Multiversal Chart Journal, you'll receive a powerful journaling system to track dreams, alternate self-memories, timelines, and daily experiences aligned with your natal and parallel charts. This is your personal timeline navigator.